This is Donut SMP, currently the largest and most popular Minecraft server, and this is me right here. And I've never played anything like this before, so I'll be trying to become a pro player as a complete noob that doesn't have any experience, so make sure to stick until the end to find out what kind of money making methods I use to become absolutely rich here on the server. And here we are, as you guys can see. Welcome River MC. Oh boy, this is about to be fun, cause we're literally starting with zero money, and what I did is actually got this pickaxe from this common crate, and I actually have another one here, and you basically get those for free just by being AFK on the server. So yeah, let me go ahead and see what kind of stuff can I get from here. Honestly, I think I will be going for this diamond shovel as it's gonna be very useful, and I want to have as best tools as possible, especially in the beginning. So yeah, I'm definitely taking that. It's an efficiency 3 tool for free basically. That's gonna be awesome. Now let me look around the spawn real quick and see what kind of stuff we have here. I saw one very cool NPC basically for trade ups and that stuff, and here it is, as you guys can see, build for. Let's see what kind of trade can we get here. We have 64 wheat seeds for 16 wheat. I mean, let me check on wheat real quick, /AH wheat, and those are selling for 20,000 money, which is not quite bad, but honestly wheat seeds are selling for decent amount as well. So yeah, we'll see what we're going to do speaking of that. But now let's RTP real quick here. We will be choosing the EU Central here, so let's see what kind of stuff can we start with here on the server. We gotta start making money somehow, and I can already see bunch of these brown mushrooms, so I'm just definitely gonna take those real quick, and hopefully we will be able to sell them for some decent amount of money here on the server. And I'm getting heavily invited to some random teams. Like, I don't even know what's going on, bro, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's start chopping some wood here. Let's see what kind of money can we make with like sticks or something like that, since we will have to make some starter money here on the server. Let me see how much can I sell these mushrooms for. So let's do /AH a mushroom real quick, and let's see, those sell for 10k each. Oh my days, that's actually amazing. What about orders? Let me just go ahead and look into that mushroom and see what's going on. Those are like 500 each. I mean, we could actually go ahead and buy some mushrooms honestly and start flipping our money that way. So if I could buy those for like 500 each, I could easily sell them for 10,000 here on the AH. So let me go ahead and sell these, like let's do like this, AH sell 19k. We'll do slightly less so we can sell them easier and faster, and we'll do 9k here, and let's hope that these are going to sell very fast here on the server so we can eventually start flipping our money. So yeah, here we also have 24 spruce planks. Now let me see for what amount of money are sticks going for. So for example, 64 sticks are going for 10,000. I mean, it's 8,000, not 10,000. I'm just gonna go ahead and make some starter tools honestly. Like, I need a better axe here. I mean, I don't have any axe, so yeah, let me get just any kind of axe, just like so, and let's start chopping this tree down. And yeah, we will try to craft some sticks, and we'll try to sell it on the auction house for like 10,000 or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. And unfortunately my mushrooms are not even going, so I don't know what's going on, but let me look into this real quick. AH mushroom, and yeah, my mushrooms are not going whatsoever. As you guys can see, like, nobody's buying those, which is kind of unfortunate. Now I'm just gonna chop down a couple of trees, and yeah, I will be back in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna take out these brown mushrooms real quick, and I'm gonna look into orders and try to sell them for some money. So yeah, let me type in like this. Oh my days, 5 to 22 each, and I have 6 brown mushrooms. Okay, let's try to get as much of those as possible. Oh, I can see plenty of those here. Those are all basically 500 each. That is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and gather all of this together, and we'll see what amount of money we'll be able to make after that. Alrighty boys, I'm back and we are currently sitting at 2 stacks of brown mushrooms. So let's go to slash orders mushroom here and let's start selling those, and let's see what amount of money can we make. That's 66,000 already off the bat, which is amazing. Starter money, so let's deliver those and let's see. There we go, you delivered 128 brown mushroom and received around 66k. Yeah. And here I just found a shulker box, which is insane, and I'm definitely gonna take it, as well as the black shulker box, and there's nothing in it, but yeah, I'm still gonna take those because I'm gonna need those for my own base and stuff. And oh, that's a freaking ender chest. I can also take that, but here I can see some more mushrooms, and I'm definitely gonna take those because I think I'm gonna be making my first 100k with mushrooms and that stuff. So but yeah, obviously we will have to move on to something better, some better way to make money on this server, obviously. And yo, there's a whole lot of mushrooms. Oh my days, let me get all of those real quick, and let's make that first $100,000 here on the server. And we are so close to reaching $100,000, which is gonna be amazing. And after that, we'll try to find out some other ways to make money here on the server. Boom, just like that. That's a whole stack of brown mushrooms, and I think that's actually enough for 100,000. So let me go ahead and deliver those real quick. So let's type in slash orders mushroom, and here we will be able to deliver those to this guy here, and that's gonna give us 36,000 money, which is amazing. Now obviously I could have done this for next 30 minutes and I will easily make my first million or so. Boy, it takes a whole lot of time, and I think there are way better ways of making money here on the server, so we will try to make money some other way here on the server. So boys, the next money making method I want to try is actually to make my own cow farm, guys. So I'm gonna make my cow farm, and we'll try to make like as much bookshelves and that stuff as possible, so we can make some crazy amounts of money, because a single bookshelf goes for like, let me show you guys, like 17,000, and this was used to be even more. So yeah, that's insane. And oh my gosh, let me just go ahead and kill this dude real quick here. I can actually kill these chickens real quick so I can get some fatter and food, so why not? Let me just do so. But now I'm gonna need some wood actually, so I can make the fence area and that stuff, so we can actually put the cows inside. We should be making a ton of money from that, but it's gonna take a little bit once again. So yeah, alrighty boys, I'm back, and it took me literally 30 minutes to find a single cow. Like, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, let's use our weeds to bring it down here, and we'll try to trap it. Let me just mine beneath him, just like so, and let's bring him down here. Come on, and we will put it like somewhere here. I don't even know. I'll have to make a good area for those cows. So yeah, let me actually do so real quick. And there we go, one oak fence gate is right here, and let's trap them simply in this area here, and hopefully I will be able to find some more cows, because I've been struggling to find any, like literally whatsoever. So at least we have one now, and we will definitely try to find some more. So let me do slash set home, and yeah, let's have our home set here. Let's keep exploring around, and let's see if we can find some more cows. I hope at least one more. Alrighty boys, I'm seeing some sugarcane over there, so I'm definitely gonna grab it, because I'm gonna need a whole lot of those for my books and that stuff. So we'll definitely have to grab those and even make our own sugarcane farm, so we can produce even more sugarcane and make even more bookshelves and that stuff. So yeah, this is awesome, but I'm still struggling to find just a single cow. I have only one at this very moment, and there are no cows around, so it really sucks, honestly. Oh my gosh guys, finally I can see 2 freaking cows next to each other. I can't believe my eyes. Like, I've been searching for those for literally 40 minutes, like not even going to lie. I just kept RTPing, and finally I found some. So yeah, I hope he's gonna follow me. Okay, he's following, he keeps following, which is amazing. And let's hope that the other one stays there, so we can bring them together and that will be awesome. But yeah, okay, it's there. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So okay, let me just go ahead and make some kind of area for those cows, just like that. And now I can actually place one oak fence here, actually two. And where are my gates? I don't even know, and I don't even care. Let me just put him here. Hey, he's running from me. Oh, we got both of those here, and let's put them inside here, just like that. I can now close this, and we can actually do this right here, and finally we produced another cow, which is amazing. I'll try to find some more cows actually, and I will go ahead and plant these sugar canes down here so we can start producing those as well. So yeah, that will be awesome. Now I'm just gonna keep hunting for some more cows, and I'll be back with the update clip. There's no way, boys. I just found 3 cows at once. Like, oh my days, I'm actually surprised. And this is gonna be awesome. So let's just go ahead and bring them over to the fence area real quick. And here we go, boys. Army of cows is gonna be huge. Look at this. We have 4 cows here, which is amazing. And here we have like 3 as well, which is another W. So let's just go ahead and put them all inside here, and that should be just good. Let me just go outside and see if there are any left. And yeah, I don't think so. Okay, that's amazing. Now let me just go ahead and feed them just like this, and let's produce some more cows here, and that should be just good. Yep, I can see a bunch of new cows, which is amazing. Obviously we'll have to wait for these little ones to grow up, but we will be good to go basically. Let me just check on my sugarcane farm. Okay, it's still haven't grown yet, but yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on that as well. Now we just have to wait, nothing else basically.
3 hours later.
Alrighty boys, I'm finally back. It's been around 30 minutes since the last clip, and we got a huge ass army of cows here, which is amazing. We'll keep breeding those until we make like a massive amount of those. And if we look into our farms here, they're looking pretty decent. I expanded my sugarcane farm so we can have as much sugarcane as possible, since we're going to need a whole lot of those for papers. And of course we need some wheat for our cows. So yeah, everything is going pretty well so far. And what I'm gonna be doing is actually copying one of those looting swords from the auction house, so I can actually use it on my cows. So yeah, let me see. Oh, this item was already bought, so let me go ahead and cop this one, like 10k. Oh, that was only 10k for looting too. I'm definitely taking that. That was really cheap. And if I wanted, I could sell it for like 30k here, because these are going for literally 30,000. Look at this, boys. I could make easy profits, but I'm not gonna sell it just yet because I want to use it on my cows here so we can get as much leather as possible. Now we should wait a little bit more before we're actually able to breed them again. So let me go ahead and do so. Which will be good. Look at the amount of little cows we have. Now these are gonna take around 20 minutes to grow up fully, so yeah, we'll have to wait another like approximately 20 minutes before killing those. But we have a massive farm of cows here, which is amazing to see. Alrighty boys, I'm finally back. It's been like quite a long time since the last clip, but I just killed majority of my cows, and we ended up with 33 leather and 51 raw beef, which is amazing. So yeah, we also have stack and 32 of sugarcane that I just harvested from my farm here, as you guys can see, my sugarcane farm. And now we will be finally going ahead and making bunch of bookshelves and that stuff. So yeah, let me just go ahead and craft as much paper as possible. We are going to have stack and half of papers, which is gonna be amazing. And now we will have to craft a couple of books just like so. I mean, we'll make as much as possible. This is gonna give us 30 books, which will be like 10 bookshelves. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Let me just go ahead and see how much money could I get for 10 bookshelves right now. So let's do /AH bookshelves real quick, and each goes for 18,000. So we can technically sell these for 180k, and we will be at 300,000. Oh my days. But I'm not sure if I should go for that, or if I just go ahead and make my level 30 enchanter and actually enchant some pickaxes and stuff. Because if you type in /AH for example silk touch, or let's do just fortune for example, as you guys can see, these pickaxes are going for 30k, which is actually insane. Like the books itself as well go for like crazy amounts of money. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what should I be going for, but now let me go ahead and list those 10 bookshelves on the auction house for maybe like I'm gonna go for I'll do 170k actually, and that should be just good. Just like that. Wait, do I do like this or wait? Oh my gosh, I just accidentally server sold that for 1000. Oh my, I'm so freaking dumb. I can't believe I did that. Wait, I did slash AH sell, didn't I? Wait, so AH sell. But wait, what's the point here? Yeah, I have to do slash AH, and then, oh my days, I'm so dumb actually.
Much later.
I'm back, boys. It's been a couple of hours since the last clip and I've made ton of progression, so let me go ahead and show you all of that real quick. As you guys can see, we are sitting at almost 800,000 money, so we're very close to reaching our first million. And if I show you my ender chest real quick, I've made 14 bookshelves, and also I have like 5 spare books, which is amazing, and also a bunch of steak, which is very good. We will have a whole lot of food. We don't really have to bother about that. And I had to go off for a couple of hours, but now I'm finally back, and I think it's finally time to make our own base here on the server, since I mean, this is not even a base. Like, I'm just having my cows here, waiting them to grow up, and yeah, I'm just basically chilling here. So we'll have to find a decent spot to make our own very first base. So let me go ahead and type in slash RTP real quick, and let's try to find some decent space to make our own first base. I'm not gonna be making some kind of farm or anything, just a starter's base, nothing else today. And I'm just gonna go ahead and try to find some sort of lake or something like that, some big water area. Alrighty, boys, I'm back, and I just dug into mineshaft, as you guys can see. And here I just found like ton of freaking cobweb that I'm gonna go ahead and grab, because if we type in slash AH cobweb, for example, each sells for 25k. So we're about to make like 300-400k just off of this here. Like, it's gonna be insane. Okay, so let me just go ahead and collect all of this cobweb that's here, and we will be hitting our first $1 million. It took me quite a bit of time, but I'm still figuring out what works and what not, and I'm trying to find the best money making methods and all of that cool stuff. So yeah, just like that, that's 42 cobweb. We'll be selling like per 21, or I can actually just go ahead and maybe do like 10 per 10. Yeah, we'll do it that way for sure. So let's see, slash AH cobweb real quick, each goes for 25k. So we'll do slash AH sell to 46k, for example. That's the cheapest. And let's go for 10 more. We're about to make some crazy money if this actually sells. Like, not even going to like AH sell 24.6k, for example. Let's make the cheapest, and now we're talking AH cobweb. You're over right here, as you guys can see, the cheapest price, and for 10 as well, we shall be the cheapest. Yeah, only 246k. So let's hope that actually sells, because if it does, we're gonna make like a ton of money. And there's even more and more of that cobweb, which is actually crazy, and I'm definitely gonna take it all, because it's crazy, and the easiest way to make easy money here on the server. Like, I'm not even joking, and we haven't even started with our base yet, which is crazy. So, and obviously I'm using my fortune pickaxe to mine out this redstone, so we can get as much redstone as possible, as we're going to need a whole lot of that to make our farms and that cool stuff. So yeah, now let me go ahead and auction house each cobweb. We'll do like 1 per 1. And yeah, let me do 24k each, just like that. It's slightly cheaper, but I got it for free, so I don't really mind whatsoever to sell it a bit cheaper, just like that. 24k each. Now unfortunately, people are not buying those just yet. I don't know why. It was used to sell very decently earlier today, but yeah, just now I don't see those going whatsoever. But yeah, hopefully they'll start selling. Yeah, we're definitely first with 24k per cobweb, and now the second one is actually still mine, 24.6. This one is mine as well. So yeah, I can also check my items here. We have like around a million, I think, or even more than a single mil. We have around 1.5 mil only in cobwebs here, so hopefully this actually sells throughout the day. But now let me actually go ahead and make my base now. Okay guys, this cobweb is starting to go. As you guys can see, I just sold one for 24k, so I'm definitely gonna keep grabbing as much cobweb as possible. I can see like a whole lot of those like here. As you guys can see, we're not leaving anything behind. There we go, someone just bought like twice. Like, we're making money. Look at this, 835,000. We're about to hit 1 mil, boys. I'm super excited. And here we go, we just hit the bedrock, so I'm gonna go ahead and place 2 blocks like that, and now I can just go ahead and mine out this whole area and make my own base, guys. This is gonna be my very first base here on the server. It's not gonna be anything special, but I'll try my best to make it as best as possible, and we'll see what we will end up with. Now I'm just actually gonna go 1 layer up because I'm hitting the bedrock relatively here, and I don't want to have that happening. So yeah, we'll be 1 block upper just like that. Now once I dig out this whole area, I will be back with the update clip, since this is going to take a fat minute. Alrighty guys, I just finished with digging out this whole area. Now obviously it will take me a whole lot of time if I will do that with just a normal pickaxe. So what I did is actually purchase like bunch of these crystals, and I just used them to blow up the whole area, and this is what are we ending up with, which is not quite bad. Honestly, I'm gonna decorate this. I already have some really good plans in mind, and we'll make a really neat base from this. Actually, we'll do some really good stuff here. Now let me go ahead and use one of these empty shulker boxes so I can sort out all of my stuff here, just like this. For the time being, we'll keep it all here, and that should be good. Now obviously I cannot put shulker boxes inside shulker boxes, so that's actually fine. Let me go ahead and set home. Okay, I actually have to delete some home, and I'll go ahead and delete this one real quick, just like that. And now here we can go ahead and slash set home just like that. And now I'm gonna actually start searching for some decoration blocks and stuff like that. And by the way, we hit 1.27 million. Meanwhile, like, just from our cobwebs going on the auction house, which is actually insane, not even going to lie. So yeah, cobwebs are going for crazy amounts of money actually, and I think I could make like tens of millions of dollars just by selling cobweb, but obviously that's not the point. So we'll have to make our farms and that stuff, which we will be doing already in the next episode. So here we will just focus on the base right now and on the decoration itself. So we want to make it look as cozy as possible, just like this. Boom, this actually looks amazing. I'm gonna need just 1 more stack of leaves and we will be all set. I might go ahead and put some glowstone and that stuff around so it looks even better. We're just started out, so yeah, we'll make this a banger base, and I just hope I haven't leaked my cores anywhere, because that would suck if I did. But yeah, I just hope for the best, honestly. And yeah, I think that's enough for now. Let me go for some glowstone maybe. Let me see. Like, it's a really good combination if you personally ask me. So yeah, let me just go ahead and keep placing those glowstone blocks just like so. And that should just it, guys. This actually be good. I really do like this. Well, let me just go ahead and put a bit more in this area here, just like so. This is starting to look very good, and I think that's actually enough. But yeah, let me just use rest of these that I have, and I can even put some on top, like on actual floor. So yeah, let me do so. And boom, that's actually it. This is looking very good. I'm actually proud of this design. And here we go. This chest storage is actually massive right now, so I don't even think we have to continue with this. Honestly, we'll just work on a bit of decoration as per usual. So let me go ahead and purchase some oak logs real quick. Those are quite expensive, so I'm actually not gonna purchase any. So for the time being, we'll just stick with something regular like this, and it looks pretty neat. So yeah, not even going to lie, I like this design. And someone just bought my cobweb for 246k. Oh my gosh, we're at 1.5 mil. But here I'm gonna be wrapping off today's episode, boys. We've made a ton of progression in this very first episode, and I'm literally just learning the game mode. So if you have any tips and tricks, leave them down below in the comment section so I can actually put them into work for the next episode. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Peace out.